The scent of ozone and something ancient, something akin to petrified starlight, filled Elara's lungs as she stumbled through the crumbling archway. Dust motes danced in the shafts of emerald light filtering from above, illuminating glyphs carved into obsidian walls that pulsed with a faint inner luminescence. It wasn't the ruins themselves that stole her breath, though. It was the creature before her. Tall and slender, with skin like polished jade and eyes that held the wisdom of millennia, it regarded her with an unsettling calmness. "You have sought the Whisperwind," the being said, its voice a melodic chime that resonated within Elara's very bones. "But do you understand the price of listening?" Elara, a scholar of forgotten lore rather than a warrior, felt a tremor of fear, but it was quickly overshadowed by a fierce resolve. For years, she had chased whispers, fragmented texts hinting at a power that could mend the fractured world. A world slowly being consumed by a creeping blight that withered life and twisted creatures into grotesque parodies of their former selves. The Whisperwind was said to be the key, a source of unimaginable energy, but also a force capable of both creation and utter destruction. Her mentor, Old Master Thuron, had vanished months ago while pursuing the same legend, leaving behind only cryptic notes and a desperate plea. Find the truth before it finds you. Now, standing before this ethereal guardian in a forgotten temple beneath the blighted lands, Elara felt the weight of that plea settle upon her shoulders. The creature extended a hand, its fingers long and delicate. "The path ahead is fraught with peril," it warned. "Many have sought the Whisperwind, and none have returned unchanged." Elara met its gaze, her own filled with a stubborn light. "I am not seeking power," she replied, her voice surprisingly steady. "I seek to heal a broken world." The creature inclined its head. "Then you are worthy to hear the wind. But be warned, child of mortals, the truth is often more painful than the lie." As the creature touched her forehead, a torrent of images flooded Elara's mind, visions of celestial cities, of beings of pure light, and of a cataclysmic event that shattered their realm and scattered its essence across the mortal world. She saw the blight not as a natural phenomenon, but as a wound inflicted upon the very fabric of existence, a consequence of a forgotten war between the celestial and terrestrial realms. The Whisperwind was not just a source of power. It was a conduit to this lost realm, a bridge between worlds. And the blight was a manifestation of that fractured connection, a desperate attempt by the shattered remnants of the celestial beings to reclaim what was lost. This revelation sent a chill down her spine. Healing the world wouldn't be about wielding power, it would be about mending a cosmic rift. The creature withdrew its hand. "The path to the Whisperwind lies through the sunken city of Ethel," it said. "But beware the guardians, beings bound to protect the wind from unworthy hands." Elara nodded, the weight of her quest settling into a grim determination. She had faced academic skepticism and bureaucratic indifference for years. Now she faced mythical guardians and cosmic consequences. It was a daunting prospect, but she wouldn't falter. Master Thuron's disappearance suddenly felt less like an unfortunate accident and more like a deliberate act, a necessary sacrifice to pave her way. The creature gestured towards a hidden passage in the wall. "Go now," it said, "and may the echoes of the past guide your steps." Elara stepped into the darkness, the emerald light fading behind her. She was no longer just a scholar. She was a vessel for a forgotten hope, a bridge between worlds, and the last line of defense against a cosmic unraveling. The journey to Ethel would test her intellect, her courage, and her very soul. And she had a sinking feeling that the price of listening to the Whisperwind would be far greater than she could ever imagine. The blight was spreading faster now, consuming entire forests in a matter of days. Reports trickled in of strange creatures emerging from the corrupted lands, beings with twisted forms and unnatural strength, driven by a primal hunger. The world was teetering on the brink, and Elara carried the fate of all living things on her shoulders. She had to find the Whisperwind, she had to mend the rift, and she had to do it before the blight consumed everything.